Bahamas, or yeah, are those the Bahamas? I think
Those are.
so. Yeah. Okay. I just want to make sure it wasn't.
Alright, hello y'all. This is gonna be a double uh time
Hey,
thing.
Ryan Reynolds.
In the winter, the weather in the
We're just waiting. Booster 10 left and Falcon 9 to send Starlink 6-34 for another launch attempt. Third launch attempt. Let me just get it up. Alright. Booster 10 should be lifting any second now, or to any minute. Meanwhile, we're waiting for T-minus count. And for SpaceX to start the stream from Falcon 9. Oof. Here's a view from Cape Canaveral, Florida, of Falcon 9. Let me get the view of Booster 10, 2. If Starlink launches, Booster 10 will lift. That's a possibility. Or they could lift Booster 10. In the middle of the lifting of Booster 10, they will launch Starlink. But our main focus is for today's Starlink launch. And after this, I'll record the main lift.
All right.
Nuzzle? No. So from now on, you'll know ahead of time whether there's a stubby nuzzle or not, but you can still fight about that on chat.
Oh, they're already having a field day. I just see the word stubby over and over again, and there's
Someone
nothing I can do.
saying stubby nuzzles for ship 26. That's
Are
like
you guys trying to summon Max? Because I'm pretty sure you're attempting to summon Max at this point.
Blame the audience. I blame chat. Let's try and change topics here then. Trevor, I'll put this one to you. Michael is asking in regards to the Falcon mission here. What happens to the satellite carrier once all of the satellites are launched?
Anyways,
Is there any chance they hit another satellite in the
It
future?
seems like Booster 10 and Falcon 9 seem
I'm
to be
assuming by
going
the satellite
nominally.
carrier,
Booster 10
they're
should be
talking about the two
going on to
tension
the
rods that are on
LM,
either
and
side.
ship,
And this
or
is actually an upgrade that SpaceX made with these V2
Falcon 9 should be
satellites, which
on
is very
Starlink
good from the space debris point of view. So the two tension rods on either side of the stack actually stay attached to the second stage now, and
sound from NSF's
end up, they actually have some Velcro, it looks like, on the stage that they hit to then stick in place.
And
So those tension now fall back with the second stage when it conducts its deorbit burn. So those are not left in orbit at all, so there's no chance of them colliding before.
you should go check out their channel. These are like they have high quality things. If you're like a starter, then you can just use their streams and credit them so you don't get copyrighted. But they're they have a pretty good channel. Just waiting for some stuff to happen so I can share my screen.
Four, three, two, 1, 0, liftoff.
Sorry about that. T-minus 13 minutes. Also, a quick reminder: AX3 will launch from the LC40. It'll be the first time crude launch happens from there. No current updates from SpaceX, other than that it's go for launch. The weather's currently good for it. Now this booster, this is a new boost. Well, actually, this is the third time this booster lifts off. It's previously supporting Crew 7 or Crew 7 CRS-29 and Starlink 6-34, which is this mission. Hopefully launches finally from this. Now SpaceX will start their stream about 4 to 5 minutes from liftoff, maybe 6 minutes, depending on their decision. But it's their decision. Wow. I'm just amazed how Booster 10 and Ship 20 is already at the pad. SpaceX last time had to wait about 4 more months before they even could roll out Ship 28, or about 4 months. And this is just showing great progress that this launch might happen this year. Possible. That might happen in January or February. I have no idea what the frick that is. What the heck? Oh, that scared me. That Christmas tone was not funny. Alright. We're about T-minus 10 minutes, or 9 minutes and 30 seconds away from Starlink 6-34. This launch will be special, because like I said, this launch got delayed lots of times during Falcon Heavy because of upper stage winds, and for the same reason, upper stage winds. And looks like weather, they're doing fantastic today. So they're pushing for a temp today, and if we can, they'll probably, hopefully they'll lift off. And this, they're coming up to 100 launches total and 100 reuses of a rocket. This is a big milestone for SpaceX. It is still possible to launch to 100 launches, but they might miss it just by a couple of launches due to unfavorable weather, upper stage winds, ground level issues, and Atlantic Ocean recovery issues or any ocean recovery issues with the drone ships. Which, if you don't know, the drone ship needs to be staying straight, or if Falcon 9 tries to land on it, if the drone ship's going back and forth, it will tip it over, and it will bring down the ship, or I mean the booster, and the drone ship. So that would not be good. So that's why they do not risk having recovery or unfavorable weather in recovery zone. So the reason they recover these boosters is just to cut down prices, because SpaceX considers the changing humanity and changing how we look at a rocket, instead of like the Titan V, the old rocket, when it had hot staging, and the team did not care if it got damaged during hot staging. That booster got really damaged during hot staging because it blew it apart, and SpaceX plans to hot stage Starship and reuse the booster and the ship, which normally would the booster would get damaged. But let me just get a recap of what happened. Let me just get a video of I had a really genuine action or reaction to this, man. I'm still having goosebumps thinking about it. Like, in that moment, I was genuinely flabbergasted. I was like in disbelief that this was happening.
We knew that there was a chance.
And I was like crying. I was crying a lot. I couldn't hold it in, but just think, oh my gosh.
And acquisition of signal Houston and New Orleans.
Booster engine cut off.
3.
Stage separation.
Boost bank startup.
You're hearing the cheering. The first ever successful hot stage for SpaceX's Starship.
Incredible views of our Super Heavy booster. And as you can see, the Super Heavy booster has just experienced a rapid, unscheduled disassembly. However, our ship is still underway with all 6.
Power and telemetry nominal.
And we just heard there, ship avionics, power and telemetry nominal. All 6 engines are lit, as you can see from the GUI there.
Yeah, that was what happened during the launch. Yeah, that booster, just to be honest, that booster was not happy when it felt that hot staging on it. So the booster decided to be lazy and blow up. Just to say that the booster is lazy. Don't get angry at me, SpaceX, but Booster 9 was the most laziest booster. Actually, no. Why'd I say that? It has to be. Oh, wait. It's Falcon 9's go for launch now. Okay, we're T-minus 4 minutes. SpaceX has started their feed. Let's listen in for this test. Or not test. We're just seeing if this launches. Now, I might be dumb.
Strong back lower has started.
Oh, okay, let me share my screen. I don't want nobody yelling at me and saying, oh, you're not sharing your screen. You know who I'm talking about. Shoot. This is the second. It's just so ironic seeing this on the pad, because usually we would have a Starlink 6-36, which is 2 missions over, but we had hold points between these launches, so SpaceX had to delay these. There's some incredible views. Now, when we try this again, if we board again because of me looking at the launch thing again, I'm going to be angry. Anyways, here's a view of our launch. The reason I don't show this is because I want y'all to get that aesthetic feel of the launch instead of seeing stuff on the screen to distract you. So I give you that aesthetic view. From now on, I'll show our missions viewing from now on, so y'all can get familiar. So just give you until T-minus 3 minutes to look, because I'm a good person and I need y'all to know about this mission and what's gonna happen. And entry burn. Oh wait, the moon. Wait, if I look outside, oh my gosh, I see the moon. Yo, wait, I see the moon from my POV. Yo, Falcon 9 must be over there, towards my northwest-ish.
Stage 1 LOX load is complete.
Oh my gosh. Oh, it seems like the moon's right there. The moon's just down there. But anyways, that's crazy. Anyways, we have the calls for stage 1 LOX load is completed, and we're now waiting stage 2 of LOX load completion, and we should get the final go for launch at 45 to 40 seconds. 20 seconds, the water system will spool up. 5 seconds, deluge will start. At 1 second, ignition happens. At 0 to 1 plus second, we'll lift off. About 1 minute to flight, we'll get supersonic, and 1 minute and 10 seconds, we'll get max Q. And then about 2 minutes and 30 seconds, we should get MECO. And at T-minus 3 minutes and 33 minutes, or 33 seconds, we should get a stage separation at T-minus 2 minutes and 30
Stage 2 LOX load
seconds.
is complete.
We should get evacuation. We should get stage 1 good fins deploy and fairing separation. Those are 5 events. Now, if we had boost back burn, that would be 6 events. SpaceX is really tasked. You can see that booster 10 and this rocket launch is happening. So they're multitasked. They have 2 separate teams, one for Falcon 9 and one for Starship. So these are 2 separate teams. So don't worry, they're not going to have trouble with both of these. If one of them delays, then it won't delay both. If this delays, it won't delay the booster lift. They're 2 separate teams. There's Starbase team, there's Florida team. For Falcon 9 integration team, and there's a Starship integration team. We're T-minus
Falcon 9 has been started.
1 minute. We're in startup mode. I'm really worried for this booster. I really hope it does good. I always respect SpaceX's boosters because they always do a lot of work.
Go for launch.
Alright, or go for launch. Well, 3rd flight booster 1081. Booster, it's been nice.
T-minus 30 seconds.
It's been nice having you here, but you always have to stop being holded by problems. Let's listen in for this booster to lift off. T-minus 20 seconds. Let's do this.
T-minus 15 seconds.
Spool up.
T-minus 10.
9.
8.
Woo.
7.
Woo.
6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Ignition.
Lift off.
And liftoff of Starlink 634.
Go Falcon.
Starlink, go Falcon.
Go Falcon, go Starlink. Whoa, yeah. It's cleared the towers and it's going into
Vehicles
space.
pitching downrange.
Chamber pressures are nominal. You can see a great view of the engine exhaust.
Stage 1
grid
propulsion
fins,
is nominal.
And you can get a good view of the ground there, the plume. And you can see some of the landing legs. You can see Falcon 9 is rolling over. Here's the sound from KSP. Get ready. This is from the 24/7 live. Yeah! Woohoo! Oh my god! Supersonic is now passing through max Q.
Falcon and Starlink are supersonic.
That's what I'm talking about.
Max Q.
Maximum aerodynamic pressure. Wow! Look at that view! Look at that freaking view! Look at that! Oh my gosh! That looks so freaking cool. Booster 1081 or Booster 1081 has launched for the third time in SpaceX's history of having this booster. We're coming up on some major events, which is stage separation. Like the events I said, I'm not going to go over them again because I'll probably get confused and we'll probably be at state.
MVAC engine chill has started.
All right, MVAC chill started. Now those events or that event is only for chilling the MVAC engine, like they chilled the Merlin 1D engines. They chill it just because they don't want the engine to crack when it ignites, and that can cause damage to the booster. Or the booster, if it separates, it could fall back, it could blow it up, and those things are dangerous, and nobody wants that to happen. But we're coming up about 30 seconds or 20 seconds away from MECO main engine cutoff, stage separation, MVAC ignition, grid fins deploy on the booster, and fairing separation. We're about 5 seconds away from these events happening.
Main engine cutoff.
Stage separation confirmed.
MVAC ignition.
MVAC ignition. There we go. Beautiful views of the MVAC. We should get those stage 1 grid fins deploy. There they go. Beautiful titanium grid fins.
Fairing separation confirmed.
Woo! I always have trouble getting that view, but looks like we got it for tonight. Thank gosh! I didn't fail at it this time. First time I actually got fairing deployment. Be proud of me, don't be proud of me. It doesn't matter, but it looks, you saw the fairing deploy, you saw the batches of Starlink satellites. SpaceX, these satellites, do a lot of light. They do have lots of light on them, which affects astronomers, but SpaceX has solved this. There's V2 gen of these Starlink satellites, so
Both vehicles are on a nominal trajectory.
we have acquisition of signal. Let me see how Booster 10's doing, y'all. I always hope Booster 10's doing good. And Booster 10's still on the pad. Come on, it's lazy. How about get Starlink over here to push it? I didn't say that. I meant push it. I just said something really bad. I mean push it. Push Booster 10 over. But anyways, yeah, Falcon 9, yeah, this rocket is one of the most reliable rockets in man-made history. There's a telemetry, stage 1 telemetry. Speed is increasing and the altitude should be decreasing. Stage 2 telemetry, altitude is increasing, and you already know what it is. Stage 1 passes the Carmen. Ooh, you can see some city lights there.
Both vehicles continuing to follow a nominal trajectory.
There's a view in the inner stage. That pusher right there, you see it pushes out the second stage. It would trash in, but there was a problem with it one day on the launch, so they had to scrub it on Starlink 6S25. I'm surprised I even remember that. On the first attempt of Starlink 6S35, 25. I'm broke my throat. But they had to scrub it because of the interstage pusher having a faulty or something broken it, so it could not push the second stage out, which that would not be good. Coming up on injury burn in about 10 seconds.
Stage 1 entry burn startup.
Stage 1 FTS is saved.
Stage 1 FTS is safe. So if Falcon and Falcon 9 had an issue, they would activate the FTS and blow it up for safety. The second stage also has the FTS system on it.
Stage 1 entry burn shut down.
So
Stage
if
2
there's a
FTS
problem
is
with the
saved.
second stage, they'll just blow it up. They don't care if it has like some secret payload on it. If it has an issue and it puts
Both stages are on a nominal
people
trajectory.
on danger, then they will probably blow it up. Because they don't want, or they'll either deploy the payload instantly. It's either depending on what type of payload it is. Now, if I was SpaceX, I would deploy the payload before I blow it up, or blow up the second stage. So the payload could have like push its way into orbit itself, or land. Like if it's a plane, they can land. Now, if you're getting what I'm trying to say here, then y'all probably understand. Get rid of the test the payload while
Stage
you
1
still can.
transonic.
Everybody, you know what I'm trying to say. Always just deploy it and just test while you still can. If it works, then you can launch it next time and you'll know that everything works. You do? Uh-oh, I just said it. Alright, stage 1 transonic, and a landing burn in about a couple seconds. Or 5 seconds.
Stage 2 is in terminal guidance.
Stage 1 landing burn
Stage 1 landing burn.
has started. Downlink on Falcon 9. Grid fins are moving. Land leg should be deploying.
Stage 1 landing leg deploy.
Stage 1 land leg deploy. Touchdown! Recovery and has recovered the Falcon
Stage
9.
1 landing confirmed.
Oh my gosh! Landing zone on drone ship. Go recover it. Thanks for watching this. We're not done yet. Still have to see if Booster 10's doing well. Booster 10's. I'm about to come and see. I did not just say that. Alright, Booster 10 is not lifted yet, so that'll wrap it up for me. Thanks for watching. As always,